2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake. And as things get rich.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Green. Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center. Now here's Curry. Here's Simmons. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Playing him tough inside air, preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Curry. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
On the wing, Holiday. Middleton looking it over. Lopez kicks to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. That shot no good. Good D by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. Over Giannis. Here's Howard. A second chance effort. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That works just like they drew it up.
Oh, look at him play!
Get out the way! How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Holiday finds Lopez. On the wing, Giannis. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia on D. Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Here's Simmons. No good there. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Simmons. Giannis dishes to Middleton. Lopez. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And this game is tied up now.
Look, I love to see more of this for Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Simmons missing again. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Curry brings the double. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Giannis.
He's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Portis throws it down.
Wow, superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Milton the pass to Korkmaz to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton outside. Over Thibault. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
To the left wing. Here's Maxey. The rebound by the Bucks. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Outside Portis. Picked him clean. And now Philadelphia on the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Middleton outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The 76ers trail by 5. Now here's Maxey, and he banks in the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. From deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here is Forbes. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Middleton up top, defended by Milton. Middleton the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now here's Middleton. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. The shot's good from Forbes.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Maxey. They get it again. Here's Scott. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Right wing. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Tucker still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Portis. Pass to Forbes. Over Maxey. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot him. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. He feeds it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Milwaukee. Simmons. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez with the ball. He's guarded by Howard. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. No good from Connaughton. The 76ers trail by 11. Curry wide open. Offline with his three. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Listen both.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
They push it up 4 on 3 to end the drought. And the layup is good. Simmons got 6.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Holiday against Curry. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo with the ball.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. A nice shot by Simmons.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Back to Antetokounmpo, and right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And great move there.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And Shaq, you bestowed. And that
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Simmons. They grab their own miss. Here's Howard. And a missed layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Over to the left wing. A baseline J. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Curry. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Shot clock at 6. Another shot. No good from Simmons. Bucks leading by 14. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Forbes. Now the feed to Lopez. It's good. Lopez has got 10 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's Curry outside. A shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Lopez outside. The pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez kicks to Forbes. And another three for Milwaukee.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post. And 12 points for Ben Simmons.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Forbes, the pass to Holiday. And that one drops.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Curry. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet. Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
And he commits the intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 1:19 left to play in the third. And stolen by Portis. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
A nice shot by Reed.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Middleton outside. Takes the three. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Milton's shot is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Middleton outside. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Korkmaz. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tucker. That 3 off the mark. And here's Maxey. Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an 18-point lead as the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the Reed he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Portis finds Middleton. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. Holiday with the 3. No good that time. The 76ers trail by 16. Howard with it. Picked up by Portis. Yes, that goes in. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Holiday looking over the floor. Portis kicks to Connaughton. From the arc. Middleton can't get it to go.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight. Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim. Holiday inside the line. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers trail by 12. Banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when it's clear Simmons is a unique player, 6'10", guard, pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson in the line.
And Simmons drops them both. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. There's the dish to Lopez. Over Howard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And yes, it's good.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, they still got work to do, but what a job they've done to get back into this one.
Here's Harris. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Bucks leading by 10. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Forbes has it in the corner. Pass to Nora. Giannis outside. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nora, that's good. The 76ers trail by 12. Simmons inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Simmons' shot is good.
And once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Forbes the pass to Giannis. There's the three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Milwaukee.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And Forbes kicks to DiVincenzo. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Not going to go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Simmons for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis outside. From deep three-point range, Dwight Howard grabs the board. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high up. And nothing tips off.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the point. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Herter in at the point. Capella, high post. Back to Herter. Hawks passing it around. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally.
Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Here's Young. And the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Offensive rebound. Here's Simmons. And finally they hit one.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Young with the ball. The shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. Outside, Green. Howard kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Capella finds Young. Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Now, here is Young. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Collins against Harris. Collins passes to Herter. 4 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Right side Simmons. The drive by Green. Good. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Philadelphia, Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. The 76ers leading by 5. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. That one goes. Count it. And it's 13 points for Ben Simmons.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Count it. Good.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And Okongwu slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 3-point lead. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Maxey, no good. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams inside, defended by Milton. Gallinari wide open, and it's off from three-point range. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Williams scanning the floor. Passes to Bogdanovich. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard position. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Tony Snell. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Williams. Back to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's Young on the wing. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
The Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young. And the 76ers also making a change. Green's checked in. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Fernando. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Now, here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Curry against Williams. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Snell from outside. Atlanta gets it back. Poke loose. Inside, here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Now here's Williams. Thibault on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Thibault.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Shoots the three. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. .151 left to play here in the second quarter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Matisse Thybulle.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Outside Collins. To the middle. Capella finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Simmons inside. Young's there. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. He's off on the first.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
The Hawks trail by 10. To the inside. Capella, the pass to Young. Rebound by the 76ers.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
The drive by Simmons.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. Pass to Herter. Outside Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Inside Young. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive.
And so it's Philadelphia sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds. And that'll do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Green. Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. Looking to end his cold spell. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Young.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
The drive by Simmons. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Young against Simmons. Young inside. 8 points for him.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Harris, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Now the pass to Capella. It's stolen by Harris. To the paint. It's tipped. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Young taking his time here. The feed to Capella. And it's sent back by Howard. Maxey passes to Harris. Now here's Thybulle. Defended by Young. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Down low. Gallinari can't hit from in close.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Good work there as it goes. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
They need this. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's laid up and in by Young.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Scott against Gallinari. 76ers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Over Hunter. The 76ers with another miss.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Young. The tray. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Capella kicks to Gallinari. Hunter, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Fast break, the Hawks. Gallinari running. Young left side. Shoots over Scott. Out to Gallinari. Over to the left wing. Hunter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young with the steal. Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Yep, that one goes.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
Maxey passes to Reed. No good again that time.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Up in time. Off on that one. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 8-point game. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Williams, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Capella, and stolen by Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And he comes up with the deuce. And the 76ers lead by 8.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Snell, the pass to Capella. Rebounded by Howard.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And there it is for him. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
It can be deceiving. The quickness of Harris's first step, nice.
Simmons against Williams. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And Simmons gets the bucket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Howard. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Snell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Capella. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
So savvy inside for a player of his size. And tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Gallinari kicks to Capella. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Crafty move, and it's good on the layup.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Snell, and it's blocked by Simmons. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Curry outside. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And clearly
We will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Philadelphia.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Hunter with it. He's against Green. Hunter kicks to Snell. Back to Collins. On its way from Young for two. Misses the shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And in the win, a And a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in at small forward. And looking at the Nets, Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Stolen by Harden.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands. And I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Harris. Fade away. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Harris outside. Back to Irving. And here is Green. Harden right side. Here's Jordan. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Boy, DeAndre Jordan still able to throw down these fantastic dunks. And he loves when he gets a chance to do so.
Now here's Simmons. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of
the power on that throwdown.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Harden the pass to Harris. This is to Jordan. Outside Irving. Out to Harris. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Harris, right side, from 13. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Harden with it. To the inside. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist from Harden.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Harris. He dishes it to Howard. Harris trying to get free. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harden way outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 9. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Harden outside. They kick it out to Green over Harris. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
We've got Irving. He's out there with Brown. Luwawu is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Milton. Off target from outside. Nets leading by 6. Irving kicks to Aldridge. Brown outside. Irving dishes to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Scott with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Scott against Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And James Harden has subbed in for Luwawu. The 76ers trail by 10. Passes it to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Chios has checked in. Harris has checked in for the 76ers. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Scott. Out to the right wing. Korkmaz kicks to Harris. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Chioza passes to Claxton. And that one drops. And the Nets lead by 10.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Dick Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Harden finds Jordan. Back to Harden. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Simmons. And that one drops for him. He has 6.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Brown is checked in for James Harden.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Simmons. He's got 6. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Howard. Over Jordan. Out to Harris. And a wide open look for Simmons. From outside, off the mark. Chioza passes to Harris. Here's Chioza. 3-pointer. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, and Simmons is out there with Curry. Then it's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Howard in at the 5. Here's Simmons. Second chance shot. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Outside Irving. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 10 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Green slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Outside for Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Danny Green. Claxton banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 17.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Maxey. Tries a 3. The 76ers with another miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 19. And here's Maxey. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Chioza. And stolen by Scott. Now, here's Maxey. Aldridge is covering. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The 76ers with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Chioza. Nets passing it around. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Chioza's got 5.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Milton, and it's Chioza with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And here's Brown outside. Second shot opportunity. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. On deep. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Brooklyn sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Brown in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 21. Johnson surveying the floor. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Here's Howard. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Johnson kicks to Green. Johnson's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Johnson down low. He's guarded by Howard. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Misses the 3. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Bobbed up there for Green. The shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
The drive by Simmons. Here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
On the wing, Green. Simmons. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Chioza scanning the floor. To the middle. Claxton the pass to Luau. Here's Chioza. Guarded by Curry. Claxton no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Harris finds Howard. Back to Simmons. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got his first points in this one. Green against Simmons. The shot comes out, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Chioza. And the 3 off target. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And stolen by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. A nice shot by Reed.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Here's Chiozza, and the layup falls.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And here's Brooklyn. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Chiozza passes to Luau. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Maxey. The three. No good on the shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning in his... And David Alt.
Hey, Kevin, with the Sixers having scoring struggles on occasion, some are saying that the duo of...
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Simmons in at point. Here is Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Green with the ball. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's DiVincenzo. Makes it off the glass. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got his second bucket.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Lopez up top. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Middleton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And Simmons slams it in.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
Giannis high post. Simmons is there. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential.
Did you see that? The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And they double up Giannis. Down low, hits it down to Middleton. Hands it from downtown. Middleton's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And stolen by Harris. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Oh, he's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him.
And the 76ers with some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Shoots the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Milton the pass to Scott. And just miss after miss right now. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Connaughton. Here's Portis. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Simmons. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Portis. The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game out. No good from Simmons.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Portis in the post. Scott's there. Tucker. And the three ball is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus on the game and let my.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Holiday. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the three. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. A nice shot by Howard.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Portis. Over Maxey. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The pass to Connaughton. He kicks to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. Tries from 10. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Maxey. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Pass to Howard. Second chance shot. Outside for Simmons. That one misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. 1:29 left in the second quarter. Here's Forbes. The putback. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green finds Harris. That one no good. Good D by Lopez. Giannis with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. The offensive rebound, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Simmons. The Bucks also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. The 76ers trail by 11. Curry looking around from outside the arc, sinks the triple. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
And Antetokounmpo inside, guarded by Harris.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Curry on the wing. Lopez covering.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Curry. Forbes, the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Howard finds Green. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 12. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Simmons can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Passes to Nora. The Bucks working the ball around. And Giannis throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Simmons, and he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Giannis passes to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Curry with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Giannis against Simmons. Here's Lopez. And to Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Howard with the 2nd chance points.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Howard against Antetokounmpo. It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Outside Holiday. High post Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lopez has got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Here's Nora. Pass to Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Extends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Mora can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 14. Holiday with the defensive effort. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. The pass to Nora. Dishes to Lopez. Comes up empty down low. For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Here's Harris, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got his 2nd basket.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Now DiVincenzo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Look, I love to see more of this from Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
And a wide open look for Simmons. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And Holiday has it in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got 6.
Well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The 76ers trail by 12. And slam dunk by Harris.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
To the wing right side. Here's Nora. And the Bucks miss again. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top, up by 10. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Bucks leading by 10. Tucker, the pass to Middleton. And Tucker kicks to Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The Bucks shooting straight 49% from the field. Tucker dishes to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Pass to Forbes. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray. And the Bucks lead by 11.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Milton. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bucks leading by 11. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Middleton inside the three-point line. Milton grabs the board.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Tries again. Here's Thibault. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Milwaukee has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
The 76ers trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Middleton. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
Good.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Bucks leading by 10. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. The 76ers running out of time. Here's Maxey. Moves back up. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the left wing. Passes it to Portis. Takes it down to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. The tray. A shot by Milton, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Bucks ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holiday looking over the floor. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Had the space there, but it's offline. Joe. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. So no problem for Milwaukee. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Young outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Another shot. And Herter gets it to go.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
The quick look, no good that time. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Outside, Simmons. Over Collins. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Herter passes to Capella. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Young against Simmons. Young dishes to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Simmons inside. Working on Collins. And that one's good. Simmons.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Rebounded by Howard.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Up again. Curry on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Young against Simmons. And Young kicks to Snell. Back to Young. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Count it.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Here's Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got 8 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Simmons. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Herter. Guarded by Harris. Here's Collins. And, ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Now here's Simmons. 7 points in the game. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Here's Capella. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And Simmons drops them both. Here's Williams. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A player like Lou Williams is so valuable. He's an exceptional producer your team can rally around.
And Williams drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Maxey. Off target with his 3. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Releases from 15, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Hawks leading. Fast break, the Hawks. And Okongwu slams it in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Milton. Defense is right there. Scott can't get it to go.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Molinari passes to Williams. The dish to Okongwu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Maxey. And yes, it's good. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Williams scanning the floor. And it's Williams with the jam.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Maxey, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Atlanta leading by 5. It's stolen by Milton. Thybulle with the ball. He's against Williams. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Okongwu. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Lou Williams. The 76ers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And in line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
The 76ers trail by 7. Outside, Simmons. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Young. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Herter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Few people see the floor as well as Trae. If you're open, he'll find you.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. But tried by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. A second chance effort. And it's Capella missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a... Oh!
Yes! This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Hawks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Young passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Young outside. Right at the free throw line. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back, dude. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points. And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Collins is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Williams passes to Fernando. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Howard. Curry is inside. Basket counts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Out to Gallinari. That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Pass to Fernando. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeAndre Hunter. Deflects the pass. Scott the pass to Curry. Back to Scott. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Williams can't get it to go.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Outside Williams. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Atlanta, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Here's Maxey. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Snell in the corner. Huerter with it. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Korkmaz. Atlanta with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for Trae Young.
Trae Young is so good in transition. Just has a great feel to make an impact.
There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Capella inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Young looking it over. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
It'll count. It went in. Oh, what a shot!
It went in. Goodness. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dwight Howard. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Clock at 6. Bucket is good.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
To the inside. Here's Howard. Plays it up and banks it in.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Young with the ball. Capella. It's good on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And it's sent back by Howard. Green with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Count it. Good.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
Young outside. Pass to Hunter. A 3-ball. Green with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Young drives in. Yep, it counts. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Hilton the pass to Howard. Howard draws the double. He had Simmons atop the key. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. The drive by Simmons. Count that one. Simmons got 5 points in the quarter.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
And the pass to Collins. From the arc. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green, no luck. The Hawks leading by 8. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fernando. A shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. From deep, Green. Collins grabs the miss, and there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Collins against Harris. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Shot by Collins, no good. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
That was huge. You need a bucket? Who do you go to? A guy with a lot of skills and heart, Tobias Harris.
Williams passes to Collins. Puts up a 3. And the miss. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know it.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the net starting 5. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3. The drive by Simmons. And it's blocked by Jordan. Howard, that's good. Here is Harden. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Irving drives in, and that's off the glass and in.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You've got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Simmons can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Howard. Stolen by Harden. Irving kicks to Harris. Shoots from 14. That one's not going to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the shot goes in.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Irving against Curry. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
And stolen by Harris. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Simmons inside, guarded by Harden. And that one's good, Simmons.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Harden surveying the D. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get out of here.
And the jam by Harden.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back. That shot is off. Harden with the defensive effort. That's good from Harris on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Out to Harris. Back to Irving. Harden outside. Outside Irving. 4 on the clock. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Harden. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Harden. He's out there with Brown. Aldridge out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Outside Griffin. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Milton. It's good. This game is all even. Milton's got his first points in this one.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. Scott the pass to Korkmaz. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harden outside. The kick out to Brown. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. And that one, good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
76ers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Maxey. Connects from 3-point range. Maxey's got 7 points in the game. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. The Nets with the lead. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Brown kicks to Irving. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Guys, how good is Kyrie Irving at shielding off defenders and getting the soft shot up on the drive?
A 3 from Simmons. The putback, Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Irving dishes to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Plenty of space. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Brooklyn leading by 3. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Irving against Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
Jordan, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Irving looking for an opening. That's to Luwawu. Back to Irving. The 3. Green with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And Simmons drops them both. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. On the wing, Brown. He dishes it to Jordan. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And taken away by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Here's Harris. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points and 2 assists. He was on the fringes in their last... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of
hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Harden outside. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Simmons inside. Working on Green. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
That three off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a change for the Nets. Brown's checked in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And so they foul intentionally. Outside, Green. It's Harden with the drive. Reed with the steal. Harris against Green and taken away by Brown. Green in the post. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. On the wing, Green guarded by Harris. And here's Simmons for 3. The rebound by Harden. Nets leading by 6. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Releases. Rebounded by the Nets.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Harris outside. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Harden outside. Inside. Here's Jordan. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Griffin in for Jeff Green. Harden left side. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Milton with it, picked up by Harris. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. Aldridge, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Harden outside. Snatched away. Now here's Milton. Guarded by Harden. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Brooklyn called for the foul. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Here's Irving. Aldridge trying to break free. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Luwawu. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Maxey passes to Howard. Down low. That's good from Harris on the assist by Howard. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Irving, and it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4. On defense, Philadelphia. And stolen by Simmons. Green with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Over Simmons. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Simmons with it. Fires from deep. Goes back up. Here's Howard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Harden against Simmons. Harden the pass to Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They lead by 1. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Simmons with the defensive effort, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for James Harden. Brooklyn making some changes. Green is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for Brown. Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Howard. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Outside Irving. Griffin kicks to Irving. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 12. That shot off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And he commits the intentional foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. And here is Simmons. This one for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Irving drives in, and that one is good.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Outside, Simmons. Got a piece of it. Here's Howard. Passes it to Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity.
Boy, there is...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Harden outside, and the layup is good. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Great tee that time from Green. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside Irving. They kick it out to Green. Harden against Curry. It's good!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
In the corner, Irving with it. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He kicks to Jordan. Back to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And it's Simmons.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And we know this. When Kyrie Irving starts to get going on the offensive end, he's really tough to contain. An incredible scorer because you know he can hurt you from any area of the floor.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. A narrow... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.